Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, and welcome to another week where I commit to not spreading misinformation on the internet.
Deep breath.
uh, yeah, are you ready to build?
I think so. Well, let me put in my usual chat message first, and then I'll be ready to head us in there.
Hell yeah. So, uh, I guess while you're doing that, I'll cover what I'm planning to do, and then you can kind of go over what your plan is. Basically, my deal is I'm gonna finish the nuclear pasta setup that I did. Um, I finally dragged it into like satisfactory layouts and built a layout that is satisfactory to me. Um, that I think will look kind of nice and is like nicely mirrored and such. And then think once I've done that, we should be good on project parts. Because I think you've got thermal propulsion rockets on the docket, and that's the
Yeah,
last.
everything besides nuclear pasta is now being made, even if slowly. So let me give you this code.
Mhm.
Da, 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 da. And make
Right.
sure that that all
Right.
is working. Confirm, resume. There we are. Okay. Yes, and I am in New Silicon Valley. Excellent, because that's where I need to do the first thing that I want to do, and that is to throw some Somersloops into those thermal propulsion rockets just to make sure that we don't get slowed down by them.
Sure. Oh, I am also in New Silicon Valley.
Yes, because we had our tour here.
Yes. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool setup you got here.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
And once I do that, then I'm gonna head off and increase our production of aluminum, basic aluminum parts, because that has become kind of a bottleneck. And maybe I should check on rubber too while I'm at it, while I'm out there.
Hmm. Yeah, I seem to remember you had some kind of a bottleneck rubber. I don't remember what it
Basically,
was.
rubber is just going into more things now than it used to, and so I'm suffering shortages as a result.
Yeah.
Because it's just one
Well,
source of rubber that's going into everything
yeah,
rather than like dedicated streams.
yeah.
Let's
Well,
go
as I mentioned, if you want
here.
to take out the fuel generators there, we should be fine. Knock
So
on
I've
wood without
already
them.
I've already switched those over to the recipe that makes more polymer resin and less fuel, and I've turned off
Cool.
the generators that would be extra as a result.
Cool.
So I think that part of it is what it needs to be. I can add more rubber machines. I just need to actually go and do it. I've put some new ones in, but not as many as
As it
could
can
be put in.
support. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't put. We don't have 4 Somersloops for me to put in, but I can put in 3, so that will help.
Yeah. Am I? Oh, hey, I've actually got a few in my inventory, so
Oh,
let me
excellent.
look up those for you.
That will do nicely. And I'll put the rest back in. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so that's done, and I can see that we still need some more rubber, so I guess I'm gonna head out there and set that up first, because it'll be real cheap and easy compared to anything else I need to do right now.
There. Okay, that's a crash site. Could go
Ooh,
explore
fun.
later. Uh, just gotta find my way back to where I was.
I'm not used to having plastic be the thing I've got enough of and rubber not being the thing I've got enough of. It usually goes the other way around. I think because I usually use the other recipe for computers.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're using like Caterium computers now or something?
Yeah, which means that I'm using rubber instead of plastic, which it's kind of just an even trade-off, but you know, that's the choice I've made.
Yeah.
So let's throw some more of these in. Oh, and if all goes according to plan, this should be our last stream before the 1.2 patch.
Yes. And I definitely know that there'll be like I'll be using the daisy chaining a lot. I guess I need to go through and see what other features they added that I'm like super excited for. Maybe the truck stuff could be really fun to experiment around with.
Like the fluid trucks?
Yeah, well, not just that, but also like the much better pathing.
Oh yeah,
to
that is such a massive, like, if they'd had that earlier, I might have actually like used trucks more.
Yeah. Which I suspect is why they added it, because, you know, when you get enough people just being like, hey, I don't really, like, see the point of trucks. Like, I'll never, like, use them at all. Like, I think there's a certain point where, as a game developer, you kind of have to go, oh, okay, something is just fundamentally wrong here.
Yeah. Okay, residual rubber. You don't want to have something in your game that no one uses because it's objectively the most annoying choice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, why would I use trucks, you know, when I guess the question that you always have to ask on a certain level is, why would I use X, right, when I could just run a conveyor belt there? You know, what benefit does this get me over just like directly running a belt, you know, halfway across the planet?
Cue me standing in the middle of one of my monstrosities. Do you see my surroundings?
Yes. And you know, for some people that, you know, that calculus is always going to be, let's say, a little bit more difficult. Um, but when it's everyone saying it, I feel like there's a different, there's like a different issue at hand, you know? So this is original. And should be close. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Okay. I need to put more water into this monstrosity. Who could have seen that coming?
Okay. So. Okay.
Oh, I can just put this here. Nice.
Let's do that. Let's play a bunch of stuff that I can just destroy. need those.
There we go. There's the merger. There's certainly a lot of places where I would have used T-pipes rather than crosses, but I don't suppose it'd be worth the effort for me to go back and change the ones I've already made.
Yeah.
Unless I was just going to be real obsessive about it.
And we've never done that.
Perish the thought.
Yeah. I would never be weirdly obsessive about a small little design detail that probably ultimately doesn't really matter, but that, like, matters more than I'm willing to admit. Okay, so...
Meanwhile, how did I manage to turn those mergers around the wrong way? Okay, and it should also help that we're no longer having to send rubber into this big bin anymore because it's been filled back up again after all of our fuel generator building shenanigans.
Awesome.
What's going on over here? It's got another...
Yeah, so...
I guess I'm... Do you have somewhere else that you're making smokeless powder at this point, or did you just tack it on to this little fuel setup I've got over here?
Smokeless powder is being done at Weapons Wharf.
Huh, okay. At some point it was done over here as well.
Yes. I think that was probably from before we did Weapons Wharf.
Okay.
Like, before that existed. Okay. Let's do that.
Probably because... It's okay.
I can't quite align this. I'm trying to get a little close. So what I'm trying to set up here is a slightly different look for this facility that is like more like built into the cliffside of this waterfall.
Ooh.
So, kind of get something nice and like dramatic out of it, you know?
Cool.
Um, so, yeah, let me pull up Satisfactory Modeler here as well. Let's make sure I've got the right numbers here. Uh-huh. You know what I realized too is I could put train depots here. So that instead of yeah,
Oh, wow.
that could be really cool actually. Let me see what that looks like. This is gonna be great platforms. Yeah, I guess. To like that.
Yeah, these are all suffering.
And then like that. Then we flip this guy. Okay. So that could give you iron and copper. That way I can kind of abstract out where that comes from. Okay. So, we'll do that.
That's all fine.
That was a good one.
Rubber takes a relatively large amount of water.
For like polymer resin to rubber?
Yeah.
Oh. Realize that.
Yeah. Okay, that's not... necessarily an issue. I do need more extractors, and they're gonna have to come from this direction now, because there's just no more space.
I just love it when that happens.
Say again?
Don't you just love it when that happens?
It's alright.
So what's the width of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
It's not like there's anything else happening along this line, and in fact...
8. 28.
It's not quite space to do the buffers gracefully, but that's alright.
So if I'm going to do 28 wide, I can't actually fit that right at this point. I'll be able to do it. What does that look like?
actually connected.
That's... That's a one. So that's large enough to fit all of the actual production space, plus the buffer stuff that I have set up for it. And then in addition to that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The main. So let's just make sure that this damn thing actually works, you know? Well, this is what I sort of like is, you know, you can do, you know, you can just place down all of these foundations and just see, like, okay, what physical space is this thing going to inhabit, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, and thanks to the curve tool, basically just build it all at once. God damn, I love this thing. Okay, that's one of these. Production floor, and then the drone ports will sort of come out over this. Okay. I've basically used up our entire supply of iron plates just building that, so let me deconstruct all of this. So that I can get some of that back. There's the production. Let's get a advantage and see how this looks.
This is...
How's it going over there?
It is.
It is?
Using ridiculous amounts of water, and yet not producing anywhere near as much as it's supposed to.
That's weird.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what I gotta do.
Okay. So, how do I integrate that in? And obviously there's the struts coming in towards There's got to be struts coming into the waterfall area. And then, I think we could do...
Surely it's not a head lift problem. That hasn't been a problem before. But I'll put a pump on anyway.
It is.
Because everything is still pretty low to the ground, but let's give it a try anyway. Is this all going?
Watch, it's gonna be something that we built like a million years ago and forgot about.
I guess, but it's not connected to anything. Like, all of this water should just be part of this one system. This was what I built and tacked it on to your... It's not connected to your fuel stuff. At least this water isn't. That just goes in. I built that nice little room with the ticket redemption thingy. All the extractors are running full tilt. They just need that heckin' much water. Maybe that's all it is.
We did say we need a lot of rubber, so...
Yeah.
Is it split into enough pipes to carry all of it?
That might be part of the problem, but I thought I checked on that right at the beginning, and if I'm adding extractors at other places, then that should help. Yeah, that pipe... So there's not a buffer there, which there probably should be. But it's still not ever getting to 600. Let me put in a couple of these short buffers.
Okay. So... this. So what I need to do now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, four. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What we're doing right now is just setting up the contours of things so that they match what I have in Satisfactory Builder. basically the concrete stuff is where I'll build, and
Hmm.
then the asphalt is just sort of a buffer zone, basically, that exists. Okay, so now we do some
Sounds good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh? Oh, actually, this one goes all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one goes all the way out to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hog, I do not have time to play with you right now. Yes, I need you to die and stay dead because all of this stuff is here.
Okay. So I guess. Do I want to build this up? Or do I want to build this down, actually? I don't want to think about it. As if I could, but yeah. Well, there is room. Let's consider two is there train platforms over here. Okay. Two, five, so yeah, I think building up is the right decision. So we'll just case this. Those. I think actually we'll probably want to build two up. So do want to build 4 and have actually like only move inside the distance for us.
You're getting enough. You're not quite getting enough. So what happens is here. Well, that is helping. It's kind of weird that I'd need one pump per machine after it was working so well before, but I'm willing to set that up for now. Just seems very strange.
Are the water extractors on a different Z level than the
They're a little lower than the refineries, but that hasn't been an issue before. I've put in... I'm gonna add some valves that might help. Just
When
to
you say a
make
little bit
sure-
lower, do you mean like more or
Say
less
again?
than 10 meters? When you say a little bit lower, do you mean more or less than 10 meters?
Yeah, I know 10 meters is the line. What I mean is that this worked before, and now it's not working. Okay, that's better. Putting in some valves helped.
Is it going to keep that? That's the centerpiece.
I'm gonna put one more here, since this should be a one-way passage, considering everything. I'm not sure if the pumps are still needed with the valves there, but I'm not gonna take it away. Not just now. Okay, yeah, the valves definitely helped. Just to make sure that water isn't sloshing off in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Okay, with that done, let's see if I can add one more machine to the end of this monstrosity. Do I actually need more than one machine? Possibly, but I don't want to spend all day on this. See, it's the thing that you think is going to be the quick and easy thing that turns into a monstrosity.
Oh, of course. Why would
Never
it
fails.
be the other way?
Every heckin' time. What have you got to say about it, Hogs? Guess what? I can float up here forever. You can't hurt me. Okay, yeah, the valves were absolutely necessary. Whatever, Hog. Guarantee you don't have any better ideas.
Once again, what is this, Twitter?
Surely not that bad.
Ugh, I hope not.
There we go. Now there's plenty of water. Alright, well let's go check on New Silicon Valley since there's more rubber there now. certainly hasn't backed up yet, but let's see if it's potentially on the way to doing so. It'll be more fun to go check than sit here.
That is a very important motion.
Yeah, okay. As soon as it hits the slower belt, it gets saturated. There we go, yes. Okay, this is slowly filling up, it looks like. Let's trace it all the way up here. Yeah, that's going into turbo motors. Turbo motors uses a lot of rubber in one go. 24. So let's speed up some of these belts because we can. Along here, there's a rubber belt that's not moving quite as fast as it might.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now goes all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 5.
There it goes. Okay.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8. That should be a pretty perfect mirror of what is down below. And now we're just gonna build the actual machines.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just commenting to myself. I should be able to build the actual machines now.
Huzzah!
So, yeah. So let's get on it.
Let's see. Does your game... Are you playing music through your
No,
box at the moment?
not at the moment, no. I can if you'd like to.
Just checking to make sure I'm getting sound through your game. It looks like I am, so...
Oh.
Okay, well, it's probably alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. What? How did this? Huh. Okay. This is too large. Okay, so let's see this.
There we go. Okay, so, as is so often the case, all clad aluminum sheets are the limiting reagent for batteries. We're not having a problem with not enough batteries, though, so that's not terrible. But with all this aluminum stuff, we definitely just need more of it in general. So, step 1.
So what's the plan?
Say again?
So what's the plan?
The plan is the first thing I want to do is set up some kind of buffer so that if there's ever some kind of imbalance such that there's, well, so my first thought was I want to make, sometimes I have an issue where there's too much aluminum scrap and not enough water, and sometimes it's the other way around, and I wanted to put in some kind of buffer for aluminum scrap so that it could kind of correct for that. The problem is, though, as I'm looking at what's happening here, right now I've definitely got way too much aluminum scrap and I'm not using it fast enough. So honestly, I could just be making so many more aluminum ingots than I'm making right now. And distributing them better too. That's an even split.
Definitely ain't that always how it is.
No, it's just... Yeah, okay, so I just need to be making way more ingots, and I could just overclock these to a ridiculous amount. These are also smelters. I could just build another row of smelters. That might handle some of it, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Just put another stack on top of this. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Stacks on stacks.
It'll get us more aluminum.
That is what we need.
It is what we need in a very big way. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's do this as a solid wall. We'll kind of do maybe I'll do them differently later, but for now, oh, I can be nice and artful with my wall outlets. One sec.
Oh my god.
I need to put one of these awesome shops here. Let's see. Oh wow, you can just buy hard drives. That's fun.
Wait, what? I
It's
didn't
under
realize
Fix It
that.
Specials on the first page. 100 tickets for a hard drive. I mean, that's a
Oh,
lot of
shit.
tickets, but still.
Huh. Huh.
I know, right?
Yeah, I never realized that.
I'm gonna get the Mark III wall outlets.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got plenty of tickets, so like, yeah, feel free to spend them on something nice.
Okay, we'll go with that. I could get a boombox.
Ooh.
Not that it would actually help. Organization display sign bundle. You know, I'm gonna want those eventually, but not right this moment. I'll sit on that. Ooh. Number patterns. Could be good. Got all the nice windows. Modern catwalks. Ooh, metal pillars. Really? We didn't get metal pillars yet?
Oh,
I'm
that's
buying these.
surprising.
Structural cable.
Ooh.
That's all well and good, but I'm not going to let myself be distracted by those to too
Yes.
great a degree. I could just buy some pressure conversion cubes. I'm not doing that. Okay, well, let's buy these things.
Thank you for purchasing a license for these Fix It Awesome Shop products.
Okay. There we go. Now my list looks complete. So much better.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Pretty well matches with
Yes, I know you were all powerful. The long and the short of it is that one refinery just makes a ridiculous amount of aluminum scrap, and you just gotta have a good way to use all of it.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Alright, let's line this up the same way as before. There's a smelter. Turn it around. Oh. Somehow I placed it perfectly the first time. Okay. I guess I'm just hecking brilliant. Okay, I see what's going on there. hotkeys again. No.
Hmm.
It's really easy to do that when the wrong muscle memory crosses wires.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted these to be smart splitters. Do they actually need to be smart splitters? Probably not.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with living a little.
One and bits, copy, paste, paste, paste. There you go. And conveyor wall. And another conveyor wall. I just love them so much. They're so tidy.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that.
Okay, and on this side. centered.
I think that we should give whoever invented the trick with using road barriers to place like diagonal walls and such. We need to give them a prize of some kind.
I'm sorry, I am in the middle of all kinds
Oh,
of
no,
machine
it's all
noise.
good.
I cannot hear you.
No, it's all good.
Okay, that is more of everything. That scrap gets sent upstairs and... Ah, okay. Ah. I see. All right. Okay, that one machine is finally draining out. There we go. Now we're going to be able to take more than one stack of aluminum casings to New Silicon Valley at a time.
Woo!
And as for all-clad aluminum sheets, are we perhaps making more of those? Maybe slightly.
But I'm guessing not.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna guess that it's not enough for what you've planned.
That's less of an issue because the casings are the limiting reagent for those cubes. Yeah, we're filling up that second stack nicely. So as soon as the drone comes back, I'm gonna fly it over to New Silicon Valley and I'm gonna see how things are doing over there.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's way more casings. That is way nicer. We're filling up a third stack. And here comes another drone. Oh, it's this drone. It flew me off in entirely the wrong direction. All right, fine. I'll come back the hard way. Come back the long way if you insist. That was just silly. I can snag some slugs while I'm out here. Basically, I got flung off sideways into the rocky desert. But you know what? This means that by the time I get back over there, the effects of my changes will have had more time to actually take effect. Get a more complete picture of what's going on. Have time for you, Spitter.
Okay. So we've got one side done.
Or you, pack of hogs.
I just need to mirror this out to here. So let's get on. So that's right on this. Okay.
Don't want to go over there. I know what lives over there.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's,
there's the circling drones. Oh, hello, very large hogs. Okay. Okay, that's the general receiving port. We're now getting another shipment of aluminum cases. Let's see how many it is. Ooh, a good, not quite 3 stacks. It's gotta be better than what it was before. Okay, off they go in that direction. They're just going into, okay, yeah, fused modular frames. It's making 2.25 per minute, and those come out here. Okay, yeah, looks like we've got enough fused modular frames now because they are piling up in the input of the pressure conversion cube machine.
Woo!
So, you should be well supplied as soon as you have that running.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's a ton of aluminum casings coming in. They're even getting backed up, which is what I had kind of planned to happen. And then that drone will become self-regulating, like some of the others. It might not be coming in fast enough to get backed up, but still, it's a heck of a lot closer than it was before. Okay. Alright, well, I'm very happy with this.
Awesome.
Let's see how my other project parts are doing, if there's anything I can tweak. I can certainly probably go back and make even more automated wiring. We've got adaptive control units. Probably make those go faster. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and work on further speeding up automated wiring.
Cool.
But I'm gonna check on thermal propulsion rockets, see if there's anything in the way there. It's looking pretty good overall. Ah, I need more modular engines. Okay. Where am I making those? That's somewhere over here. Nothing wrong with those. They're just not as fast as I want. overclock that. That'll do.
Yeah, why not? Okay, so let's
Ooh, I like all your caution stripes.
thank you. Let me come over here and show you what the this is what the completed topside
Ah,
half should look like.
very compartmentalized.
Yep. Yeah, my concept with that is basically I want to draw the eye immediately to here is the place where production actually happens. And then everything is sort of color coded so that you can track the progress of particular parts through each step. I haven't quite gotten to the point of like color coding the floors as well, although as I think of it, maybe I will. I don't know. But for now, this will do.
Hello, hog. Goodbye, hog. Ain't got the time.
I mean, really, who does? You know? Whatever.
Did I ever underclock this extractor? I'm not sure I ever did. No. Let's turn it way down. It's buffered. Doesn't need to be using much power even when it's running. Okay, so over here is where I have my absolute mess of copper stuff.
Okay.
We are at least making enough cable to fuel one automated wiring machine, but we could do better than that. Am I doing anything with vacatarian. No, I am not. That line doesn't need to be there. Alright, well. Let's fire this up again and then just start tearing this out. Wow, that's funny. It's just in the way. That drain out.
How's your side of things coming along?
I am really just multiplying our capacity to make automated wiring right now.
Ooh.
That'll just move
I
things
assume
forward a
that'll
little
help
faster.
with, yeah, I assume that's helping with assembly director systems.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this platform can get turned into a platform for cable.
Okay.
Wow, that was a lot of misaligned objects.
Oh.
I just had my splitters turned in entirely the wrong direction.
In buffer, I will buffer it, I guess. Okay, so.
This mushed in here does not need to be there. Per minute. Let's see what we're getting over here. War machines should do it if they are kept supplied. Okay, that would benefit from another split. Oh dear. That wasn't right at all.
What's going on?
Oh, just attaching my things to the wrong place in their ridiculous stacks. There we go. The fast one goes there. Which means... pipes in the center. There we go. Okay, we are now making automated wiring twice as fast as before.
Oh, hell yeah.
And this place looks marginally tidier, not by much.
Look, it's always a battle of degrees with these things.
Okay, well those are kind of the most pressing needs. I guess I can stay and tidy this up a bit. I could maybe go hard drive hunting if there's a place we haven't looked for them yet.
There's quite a few crash sites out there, so...
What's a good section of the map that we haven't really gone to yet? I guess we haven't gone into the Dune Desert, really.
Yeah, actually, that would be a great place to start. I think the red, like the bamboo jungle, is also like very ripe for the picking. So it's really just a matter of where you want to start.
Okay, well maybe I'll go to the one with fewer stingers in it.
I cannot see it. Maybe I'll down.
wow, look at all these steel beams I'm carrying around. I must have replaced a bunch of conveyor belts that used a ton of them.
Mhm.
It's always happening.
We have the technology. We can rebuild it. Be twice as fast as it was before.
Okay, well. I guess I'll come towards you first, because that's on the way to the desert.
Sure.
Come say hello.
If you wanna check out how this stuff is coming along. Oop.
No, thank you, Hog.
Okay.
Oh, I need to check off more aluminum. Ta-da!
Yeah. Get that little dopamine hit.
I guess. I feel like I've already done the thing, but whatever.
Oh, actually.
Mercer sphere somewhere around here. I do not have time to futz around with that. There's some copper and caterium around here. Ooh, water node kind of in a crater. That's kind of neat looking. Hard drive.
Let's Just need to get some raw material.
Oh, look at that. There's some spider corpses Somersloops is already over there. Alright. Alright, time for chaos. Time for chaos.
Oh. Chaos control!
Who said anything about control? I'm just kiting stingers into the other monsters. Yes, duel for my amusement. Oh, no, you're still jumping at me. That's not allowed. Fight each other, please. Okay, I think that did it. Now all I have to do is get rid of the big hog and a spitter and then loot this hard drive and hopefully it doesn't cost a lot. Oh my. Lucky none of those hits actually hit very hard. It's like 3 big hogs here. I think one of them died.
Hey, at least they're not nuclear hogs.
This is true. There's a chance one of those spiders might have been poison, considering where it was living.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of chaos control, can confirm that Shadow Generations is a good time.
What's the difference between Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations?
So basically, in 2024, Sega re-released Sonic Generations bundled with a new Shadow Generations, which takes place concurrently with Sonic Generations, but is like a story and levels unique to Shadow, and also was made recently and thus with better game design, which is nice. And includes some levels that are in the future from the perspective of Sonic Generations, which is fun. So like it's got levels from Sonic Forces and Sonic Frontiers in it, which, you know, from the perspective of Sonic Generations has not happened yet. But, you know, crazy time travel stuff, that is something you'd expect to happen.
Yeah, that's pretty par for the course with Shadow.
Oh, cooling systems.
Good. Check. Well, these are all powered up.
Okay, there's a hard drive.
It's a starter disk.
Well, alright, having dealt with that, apparently there's another hard drive near-ish here. I may not even make it to you.
Excuse me.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh, I think... Is this the place I... Okay, once once I'm not fighting anymore, I'm going to take a close look at this. But I remember seeing you, like, explore through here and thinking, oh yeah, this is the nitrogen vent and the water vent area near where I was. Yeah, that I used for making aluminum and close to it stuff.
Hmm.
And here's a crash site I gotta deal with. Oh, there's more of you than I thought there were.
Ain't that always the way with hogs?
Oh, and there's a nuclear one over there. Can't run too far in that direction. This is a lot of spitters.
Oh, yeah. It looks like the crash site near there needs 30 cooling systems, which I'm pretty
I
sure
looted
we
that
don't
one
have.
already.
Oh, you did? Okay. Then I'll remove that one from the map.
One big hog down.
For a second there, I thought you said one big hug down. I'm like, oh, that's really wholesome. Oh.
Not exactly. These are the moments that make us question our life choices.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
I took you all out and I didn't aggro the nuclear hog.
Woo! I'm pretty sure that's what we call skills.
Whew, well. Anything still over here? Oh, there's a bunch of little hogs still on the crash site. Fine, I guess I'll deal with you too. Oh, and a nuclear hog and a stinger are fighting in the distance. That's fun. I'll just let them go at it. The stinger is generally the one to die in such matchups, so I'm perfectly happy to let that shake out as it does.
As it should be.
Got some crystal oscillators here. Some quick wires, some fused modular frames, all-clad aluminum sheets, electromagnetic control rods.
Ooh,
Some nice stuff here.
yeah. Quite a haul.
Let's see what the crash site actually wants from me. Oh, nothing.
Hmm. Oh, don't you just love to see that?
Okay, no more hard drives for a bit, so I'm going to avoid both nuclear hogs and go this way, towards you. Oh, hello, nuclear hog. You know, I seem to remember that the last time I was exploring through this area, I was making liberal use of the Explorer vehicle.
Oh,
Which means you don't have to deal with all these, you know,
nasty little
monsters
guys.
getting up in your face.
Yeah.
But I see your machines in the distance, so I know that I am headed towards safety. That was ironic.
Oh, yeah?
Headed towards safety, she says, and then runs straight into a pack of stingers. They're fighting the hog now, but they're also coming after me. Are they? Maybe not. I seem to have escaped. You know what might be nice, just for quality of life, would be to just put a powered mine on top of that Samor node over there.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it's got power running to it, even if we don't need it, and kill everything around it, and that will prevent that stuff from respawning.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll work on that while you're actually... Looks like laying a train line.
Yeah.
I'll actually
So-
come investigate that first.
Yeah. So the idea here is I'm trying to yeah, so everything is powered now. Everything should be wired up. I just need the raw components, and it should start working.
Nice.
Mhm.
So for raw components, I've... Oh, NAM research complete.
So
I'm just going to set this
One
down
of these.
temporarily.
of course, one of these trains will bring in iron ore, and then the other will bring in copper ore. They get forged together into copper alloy ingots that then get transformed into copper powder that then go into the particle accelerators there, combined with the pressure conversion cubes, and then ta-da, nuclear pasta.
Cool. We have the choice between instant plutonium cell or fine black powder.
Ooh. That's a good question. I feel as though eventually I will want the instant plutonium cells, but I don't need them right now.
Okay, well, we can leave them.
Yeah. Oh, no.
We've got infused uranium cells in the list too. Well, I'll tear this down, and I will work on tapping that SAM node, because if we can do that, then we should have fewer respawning stingers to deal with.
That'll be quite nice.
There's a bunch of you. I kind of feel like I want a tower to snipe you from. Don't mind me. Look at all those little guys. Did you overpower the hog that was there? Congratulations if you did. I can still snipe you from here, though. So satisfying to take these guys out without them seeing me. I think that's all of them. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just put a cheap miner on top of this thing. And I'm gonna run a power line over here, and you can feel free to neaten this up in any way you like. The important thing is just that it needs to be powered.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that will be enough to keep those stingers, and I think there was a hog near there. It'll at least keep the stingers from respawning, so we won't have to deal with them again.
Nice.
Just making it safe for everyone. Oh yeah, there was totally... Oh, there were a few hogs here. Oh wow, they and the stingers must have been battling it out for ages. Because there's a ton of hog remains here. They must have just been fighting in the distance like the whole time you've been working out here. Like spawned in, but too far away from you to do anything, but close enough to each other that they notice each other.
That's cool.
Well, now we've got... I'm carrying 40 hog remains from all the shenanigans I've been up to getting out here. And there's a hard drive probably at the top of that mountain. All right. Well, don't need this tower anymore. We can get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yay! More poison clouds. Wonderful, friendly things will be hiding here. Could be just poison, I suppose, but probably not. Well, I don't see anything. No, it's just poison. What have we got? We got motors. We got heavy modular frames. Plastic. A little behind our level, that's okay. Oh, all-clad aluminum sheets. Some computers. Aluminum casings. Nice, nice. Wants some crystal oscillators, which we have plenty of. Alright, that's a good haul. There seems to be a ceiling supported conveyor belt support floating in the air.
Huh.
Over
Where?
here.
Uh, oh, ha! Dang, I missed that when I was deconstructing everything. Because the original build was out here in the lake, and
Kind of just grabbing these hard drives that are close to you, but I hope that's all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's right on the cliffside. There's a lizard doggo.
Ooh.
It's like... Oh, but that's the swamp down there. That's going to be a time. Cluster nobelisks.
Ooh.
Hey, little buddy. Needs 400 megawatts.
Well, they're close enough to here, you know, and got all this power infrastructure here, so...
Yeah, we could just run a line. Okay, give me a minute to set that up. It is kind of a sheer drop. Oh yeah, there's a tower right over there. Yeah. can manage this. Alright, I'll check the MAM for a second here. Throw something else into it. I'm just gonna put a MAM out at this corner. We have got heat fused frame. That doesn't look like something I'm interested in. Or plutonium fuel unit.
The plutonium fuel unit takes pressure conversion cubes, right?
It takes... Yes. So we probably wouldn't want to be making those right now, but if you set up, like, you know, dedicated nuclear power stuff, then that would work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go run and get that other hard drive. Oh, and there's a Mercer sphere over here. Swamp down there. Oh, I can see our massive power plant in the distance.
Oh yeah? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Note to self. That zip line was what I planned to use to get out of here, but that's okay because I have my fuel.
Oh, wait.
All right, Hatcher, have at thee.
From hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake I spit my last breath at you.
All I gotta do is stand here for a minute and the little guys will go away. Or I could Leroy Jenkins my way in here.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a...
Wow, okay, Oh, there's another Hatcher, of course. Of course there's another one. Gets all pixelated when it dies. Never found out why. Yeah, in my last playthrough I was using the Explorer vehicle quite a lot. And I was using it a lot to travel between the desert and kind of this general area, which is where I was doing aluminum stuff.
Yeah.
But in a couple of places, I, laid down some bridges and things to make it easier. Because without that, it got a little annoying. Okay, there's another hard drive up that way. Oh, that's a nuclear hog. That's another nuclear hog. Those are multiple things taking exception to my presence.
I think you should tell him to stop doing that.
I keep thinking, you know, do I recognize this intersection? Do I recognize this tree? I certainly don't recognize this tree with a poison flower in it. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere in it.
Strand of the tapestry.
I don't remember that at all, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Can I snipe down at the hog from here? I could maybe snipe at that one. I can snipe at that one. I'm so far away, it's hard to tell if I'm actually hitting it or not. Oh, I guess it's dead. That one's not dead, though. I do like my sniping perch, though.
That is it.
Oh. Bad news, the sniping perch works in both directions.
Huh. Oh, okay. Whatever.
What?
Oh, just the signaling for this train platform got really weird really quick. And I'm not quite sure how I got it to work, but I did, so that's what matters. Because I wanted to set it up so that the rails are unidirectional.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, because these trains here have locomotives on each side, so they are able to go like in and out of the platform. I wanted to make it so that once you get to the double tracks, the right side here always goes out, and the left side, from this perspective, always goes in, so that, you know, you avoid collisions, basically, of trains going opposite ways on the same physical track. That's fine and all. The tricky part was just like, wait a minute, why is this intersection not getting blocked correctly? Because I have to make it so that when they get into this central intersection here, they don't collide with each other. So, for some reason, the signals just weren't placing correctly, and then they did. And I'm not sure what I changed. But now I can start building out the... What do we do last? Charcoal and fertile uranium. I'm gonna take fertile uranium. I think the hard drives are trying to tell me, Sophie, go build nuclear power.
Something like that. All right, you know what? I'm gonna want proper radiation protection before I deal with this crash site.
Yeah. There should be iodine filters in the
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
Um,
right. I didn't set up the thing to build those at Weapon Wharf yet. We talked about it, but I didn't end up building it yet. Because that was before we got drones online.
Okay, well, I guess I'll do something about that later.
Okay. So let me take a look at the Satisfactory map. And here. There's copper. And then iron is just behind. Okay. So if I do...
Oh wow, there's a whole platform out here. You must have been planning to build something at some point.
I think I know where you are. Yes. That was where I was originally going to build nuclear pasta. But what I realized was I didn't have enough physical space there. And I wanted to build something that looked a little bit nicer and more dramatic. So I, moved out here. Although I am probably going to... Oh, excuse me. I am probably going to build train platforms out there for what is it? Iron and copper.
Sounds good.
I think those are the closest nodes for this. And I don't really want to go down into the swamp for those for a number of different reasons.
I know, right?
Okay. So, how do I want
So I'm
to
kind of
handle
following, following this old familiar path out to the desert. I was usually driving my Explorer through the canyons, but this is all very familiar territory now. Oh, wow, look at all that stuff. Okay, there's the beautiful geothermal spot. Oh, this is magnetic field generator stuff. Okay, yeah, so this is where I had my first and main oil base in my previous factory.
Hmm. Cool.
And right on top of this little column where I'm standing now is where I put a drone port that handled a lot of stuff. Well, really just like fuel-related things. Guess you're making all that stuff here. Over in that corner is that stinger spawn point that gave me so much trouble. That was the one where I killed it a few times and then built batteries on top of it so it would stop respawning. This Caterium node is the one I used as my first Caterium node for that factory. I'm gonna head up towards this hard drive. Oh, goody, more radiation. Right, I seem to recall this being here. Hello, crash site.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, you okay?
Ha ha! Satisfactory
happened?
crashed.
Oh, what were you doing at the time?
I was just building some railway stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm still here, so we're okay. Oh, there's some nice stuff up here. There's aluminum casings. There's electromagnetic control rods. Computers.
Let's see, what
Quick
all
wire,
did...
heat sinks. Oh, I should place another man and start another round of research here. There we go.
Let me restart again here, because I wasn't able to use any of my tools.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's alright. You know, it's computers. What do you expect?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and here's where I set up my starter base. Look at that with the oasis there. All those iron and copper nodes down there. It's home sweet home.
Okay, there we go. All is back normal.
Oh wow, that's a really beautiful wind blowing over the dunes effect.
Ooh.
You don't see that unless you're... Well, I don't notice that unless I'm really high up looking down. There's a hard drive sort of over there, but you might have looted it already. No, I'm pressing into unknown territory. Guess I'll just follow my nose. Yeah, there it is.
Oh. Oh, there's a hard drive like right next to me here.
Oh, well,
Maybe?
I might have missed any number of things while I was just kind of going in a straight line.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
wiggly line.
Yeah, it's close enough. Okay. Let's see.
Pick up some starter items. Oh, here I have some bags of concrete. Have some rotors.
Ah!
Have a free pod.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh.
purple slug in there. And over there is where I put Fixmas Town.
Hmm.
And over there by the river is where my first coal plants were.
Man, this is just memory lane.
Yeah, it's a real nostalgia trip out here. This oasis should have some nice things in it. It's funny how that tree in the middle kind of looks like a smaller version of the Titan tree. Like maybe it got planted here and couldn't grow very much because of the desert. So it's just kind of withered and sitting there.
Oh. That's kind of sad.
Well, it would make sense.
It would. Still sad.
Yeah. There's a lot of slugs here. Somersloops somewhere around here. There it is. No hard drives, though. I know there's some over by the mountains. I'll go that direction. We are coming up on midnight, though, so if you're at a good stopping spot, I can just find a safe place out here and... I suppose at some point I'm gonna have to get a screenshot for...
Give me just a moment to. I want to see if I can get this.
I'll start walking back towards you. I don't want to have to spend too long walking next time. Oh, there's a Somersloop just sitting in the sand.
Cool.
Who leave these things around?
An ancient alien civilization of unfathomable power?
Well, yes, but that's
Sounds
still
like they need to fathom cleaning their room.
I know, it's like that's no excuse to leave your junk all over the place. Like usually they're on some kind of, you know, rocky organic structure. Man, this sand is pretty. Like, you don't notice when it's got all kinds of stuff built on it, but it's got this beautiful wind blowing over the dunes effect.
That is cool.
You know I've run out of patience when I just whip out the Xenobasher. Like, just give me this slug so I can go back to see what Sophie's building. So I don't have to march all the way back out here. Well, hey, our other project parts are ticking up nicely.
Nice.
Oh, Mercer Sphere. I'm just standing right on top of it. Yes, hello, Hog. I remember this intersection. But yeah, that one stinger spawn point, you must have killed it at some point while you were building all that stuff, because it's just like, it shows up even in broad daylight. It's just one large stinger just hanging out in the desert, not even with a pack of little ones or anything.
Huh.
It's just there, always getting in the way anytime you want to walk past it.
That's quite weird.
What did we get? We got tempered copper ingot or aluminum rods.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's another Mercer Sphere.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more time to plan this railway. I think it can happen. I just need to, you know, put my nose to the grindstone a little bit on it.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, let me get to a place that is not slightly irradiated.
Nah.
All
I
right.
should be getting close-ish to you. I'm gonna finish my journey to get to where you are. And away from the skittering noises. Away from the skittering noises. Away. Also away from that nuclear hog. that spitter. See, the problem is you set down all these foundations, but there's no powered buildings on top of them, so everything that spawns in the area has come back.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, yes. Okay. That is the crash site I decided not to deal with because it's radioactive. And here is a train line, which you are actively building. Hello!
Hello. Howdy. Yeah, I think once I get this ramp up and then curve it off to the right, I think I should be able to build something that'll get copper and iron set up pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're in a pretty safe spot, so I think we'll call it for the evening.
All right. That sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna... Ooh, 4 Mercer spheres. All right. Let's throw those into Hammer's base. Wow, I'm carrying so much junk. It's all stuff I picked up from these crash sites. Okay, let us save the game. And hey, next time it'll be 1.2.
Ooh.
As long as everything goes according to plan on all fronts.
Yeah.
Okay, out to the outro screen. Make sure to exit to desktop and not respawn. I marched all the way out here. All right, well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us, everyone in chat and on YouTube. And we will see you next week for 1.2.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can't wait.
Yay!
Good night.
And baby nuclear pasta?
Maybe. I think I've got a good solid plan for it all, and I think I should be able to execute on it faster now that I know more of what I'm doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just need to get the train and then get the drone ports up, and then I think we're good.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'll see you next week.
See you next week. All right, let me find someone to raid. Plenty of people playing Satisfactory around, but let's see. All right, well, someone called NES Dude is playing Satisfactory. I know nothing about them. Let's go say hi. So we will see you all next week for Satisfactory, and Sunday for 2 Point Museum, and Thursday for Slipstream Rogue Space. Thank you all for joining us. See you next time.